All right, guys, welcome back. We are watching Witch Hat Atelier, Season 1, Episode 10. Last time, well, Kiefer lost to an ink bottle, so that was rough for him, I guess. Coco, I collapsed. I feel so bad for her. Like, poor girl. Like, just nothing's going right for her. She blames herself for everything. It's bad. It's sad. It's not good. But she's at the hospital now, and Tarta has a question for Kiefer. I wouldn't say I'm scared of Kiefer. I um I just think I'm worried, I guess. I'm not scared, I'm worried. That's how I'll summarize it. So watch episode 10. You can line and copy up with this if you want to. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Right. He is indeed. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, right. I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess that's how Kiefer is, of course. He's real excited. Maybe that dispels all of Charta's, like, worries. The sparkles. God. Ooh. Okay. I wonder what medical practices. Okay, yeah. What medical practices are like in this world? Because you can't use magic. Okay, okay. Oh god. Are you telling me all the apprentices are going to be alone at the atelier? Terrifying. Maybe Orugi's there. Oh, well, that is a good way to put it, yeah. Because she's pushing herself so much, but the adults gotta kind of step in, right? Ooh. Oh. Beautiful. I see. I see. Think he would know. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, he didn't know Coco. Okay. Yeah. So many other people knew it was her instantly. Maybe she's what? Oh, God. Right. I wonder, considering Tarta's attitude about magic, like with those kids in the last episode, how he will feel about Coco. Like her being an outsider, her being allowed to be a witch's apprentice, all of that. I don't know. It'd be very easy, I think, for him to have an attitude similar to like Agot's. Ooh. Yeah, right? Just like switches just like that. Like ice, huh? Frozen water? We know how he feels about water. Oh god, this poor kid. Oh no, where is his hat? Oh, god. Oh, shut up. Like, doubting that he's even a witch. Man. What do you mean come back here? What are you gonna do to him? To kill him? Like, what? God. Hmm. Oh, I love all the colors. But Coco is in the Oh, right. I wonder how it draws like heat exactly. Like it draws moisture from the air. I guess it makes it less humid at least. Oh, yeah, huh? Oh, there is a fire down there. Oh, okay. Kiefer can help, surely, right? Yeah, right? Look at that. Is he allowed to? Ooh. Oh, Coco. Okay. I don't know what the rules about all of that are. I mean, I guess they just went off and helped, like, Kustas before. It's more so just the rules around using magic in a way that people won't. Oh, as always. Oh, God, girl. What she always does, like, Tarta will return, I hope. Hmm. Or we can borrow Coco's hat, maybe. Does she have it with her? Oh, seeing it through his eyes like that, it's so everything like washed out. Yeah. It's like that's the only proof that he's a witch at all, you know? Oh, God, this poor girl. Come on. Oh, this is a god. Like, she's so. Oh, yeah. They all left. Oh, maybe. I'd be careful. I guess he does know stuff. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Sure. Hmm. Oh. Doesn't know which is which. Yeah. You could ask Coco, maybe, right? Well, he doesn't know what color it is either, so no, he can't. Oh, be careful. Ah, yeah, probably an unimaginable thing, right? Missing, yeah, missing something that's like people think is so fundamental. Oh, God. Oh, that's so, that's such a Coco thing, isn't it? Back at the start of episode one. Ah, it's so unfair, right? It's so unfair. God. Oh, can't even help her. Yeah. Like, oh, it's better than nothing, right? God, this is just so sad. God, she tries to put on such a brave face. She tries to. Okay. Ooh. Sure, go for it. That seems crazy, but. Ah. Okay, okay. There might be multiple powders, though. Okay, okay. God, he's smart, huh? I see, I see. All of these different things you can use other than just color, right? Oh, but he has to trust it, you know? Oh. I was gonna say, even if he's left with one. Oh. Just how much of a struggle, just. Oh, God. That feels so. It, it's. Yeah, it's something that's so important to Coco, too. Ooh. Where magic comes in. But he can't use magic. I don't know if magic can always be the cheat code, you know? Oh God. Even now, still. Oh, yeah. What is she making? I wonder. Oh, oh, yeah. What do you mean by that? Okay, right. Ooh. Okay, so what does this make it do? Turning powder into solid things. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Hmm. It's still because of him, right? It's not like magic is just the thing that solves it all. Oh God. It's not that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, can he do that? Is he allowed to do that? I mean, it's surely, right? Come on. Okay. Right. The first time we saw him. A very similar thing to like Coco's like fabric cutting. Maybe. Oh. Ah, okay. Oh God, no, it's fine. Oh, right. Oh, the way we keep cutting to the witch hat on the floor, like the light approaching it. Oh God. The proof that he's a witch, you know? The only proof he's ever had, really. Oh, that's such a unique thing. He has to look at it like that. Oh, look how like perfect that is, huh? How good he would be at this if it's so unfair. Oh, watch it still not work. Oh, there we go. Oh, God, it like growing feels so symbolic. Oh, hmm. The way the light from it like washed everything out too. God, look at her. Oh God, Coco, please. Oh, yeah. Well, you were right. You needed help from another person, but that's okay. That's an important thing too. Okay, okay. Ooh. Oh God. We're kind of making a whole mess here, aren't we? Drizzle beehive. Oh, right. God, yeah. How unfair it is that he's not allowed to use magic at all, right? To be a witch's apprentice. Like when it Oh, that really makes me worry. Okay, okay. Oh, oh no. Oh, she was still here, huh? Okay, okay. I guess that that kind of makes sense, huh? But ah, yeah, but sure, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe he could. I don't know. I wonder if he is interested in that. Well, kinda. Yeah, just say yes. Come on. Okay, okay. We got it all figured out. Right. Oh. I said no, like, come on. Oh, not exactly. Hmm. It's yeah, no, probably not. Right. Ah. Definitely quite a bit older than Kiefer's apprentices. I wonder how old, like how long the whole witch apprenticeship process takes. Yeah, right. Magic can't just be snap your fingers and everything's fine. Oh, God. Man, another character that can relate to Coco's problem and everything, like so much, right? Ah, I could be inspired by her. Oh, there we go. Thank God. I no, wrong. You both helped each other. Right. And you're one too. Ah, it's right. Oh God, no Noah and Kiefer. Oh, I just like. Oh no! Don't ask that now. Oh God, I'm okay. Sure. Oh, is he really just gonna drop it? I don't know. Oh, I hate that. I guess. Kiefer's face back there. Oh, that bothers me so much. Because it really is like a betrayal of trust. It really is. Oh, that's cool. I like the way they activate the sigil. I hope. I hope. Oh, man. She is such an inspiration to so many people. Ah, and yet she doesn't, like, see it for herself, you know? Oh, right. She still needs one. Oh, okay. Ah, God. Very. Over the course of one night. That's all you need. Oh, she sure will. She sure will. Right. Oh. Oh yeah, we didn't get the opening in this episode, did we? We're getting it now. Oh. Right. Necessity is the mother of invention, I suppose. Ah, Coco, I guess, but you always say stuff like that. Yeah. Oh. Right, right, yeah. I mean, that could be the key, right? I hope, I hope. Oh. I hope it will be that simple. You still gotta get the book, though, at the Tower of Tomes. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's so dangerous, though. Oh, Agot, like, she's gotta be so worried about you. Agot, stop standing back there. Get up here. Come on. Oh. Right. Hello there. What were they crushing in their hand there? Another brimmed cap, huh? Oh. They're invisible. Oh, good. Right. Okay. An embodiment of forbidden magic. Oh, yeah. Aw. God. Right. Of course. Right. I thank God. The Test in Serpentback Cave, huh? Oh, that was such a sweet episode. I like that episode a lot. That was good. That was good. Okay, we'll talk about the episode in the discussion. Okay, let's talk about the episode. I love that one. That was such a nice episode. It was very good. That made me feel happy. It's all about, in my mind, just how unaccommodating and stupid the witch society is. Right? This whole situation with Tarta and the silver wash and all of that. It's so unfair. It's so like God, how they emphasize how magic, how much it can help him, right? Like when he's thinking during the scene, how with this one seal, this one thing, it makes such a crazy difference to him for something like this, right? And yet the attitude that people have about him, right? In that flashback, saying like, "Oh, there's no way he'll be able to use any magic at all. He'll be worthless and useless and blah 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 blah." Right? It's so ridiculous. It's so unfair. It's so like, man, it's another character too that can relate to Coco a lot. That is kind of a shared thing between them. I think it makes me think like back in episode one, like the very beginning, that whole thing about magic somehow being this special thing that only some people are able to do. That idea of like talent in and of itself, right? Being born like unique and different, and that making you like special in some way, right? Being able to do stuff no one else can do. I guess, it's interesting because it's kind of true in a sense. Like Tarta has, he was born with Silverwash. That's how it was. It was a congenital disease. That's what they specifically said, right? Um, does that mean that society should pile on to that and make it even worse for him? Like, it's no, probably not. But that's what they're doing, right? Just because of the ridiculous way that it feels like the whole witch society views magic and their place in the world and all of that. It's no surprise, I guess. There's a lot of like really cool visual symbolism in this episode, like the hat. It's like so sad. It's so sad because the hat for Tarta kind of feels like it represented like literally the only proof that he even is a witch, right? Like, so I guess it's just that he's not allowed to be a witch's apprentice, right? And not learn magic at all, right? Like not be in the same position that like Coco and Agat and everyone are in. He's still allowed to like do magic to some extent, I suppose, right? I don't know what the rules behind it are exactly. But still, either way, it's like in his mind, in the societies, the way that they view him and everything, the only proof that he's a witch at all is this hat, right? Like when this stupid guy is telling him, yeah, this fairy's for witches only. God, it's so infuriating, right? It's so it has to feel so horrible for Tarta to not. There's no way he can prove it. There's nothing he can do, right? It's not like he could draw magic in front of this guy anyway. But like still, it's literally is in this guy's eyes and just society at large. The only proof he has is the hat, and that's it. It's like he's a witch in name only for society itself, right? No one views him as such. He's not allowed to be a witch's apprentice. He's not allowed to yeah, yeah. Which in that case, it's interesting the fact that in this episode he learns that Coco was, he heard about it, the outsider that used forbidden magic, all of that stuff, and he learns about that because it'd be very easy for him to fall into like the same kind of thinking about her that like Agat kind of has or had rather, maybe, right? Where it's like he could think it's like unfair. He could be like jealous of it. He could be all of that rather than being inspired by her or anything, you know. He certainly doesn't have that attitude though. I guess for one, this has been his entire life, right? He's definitely very used to having these feelings and very used to dealing with the facts, dealing with the way that other people view him as someone who's different, someone who has this problem, and that's yeah, it's been his whole life. He's very has a lot of coping mechanisms for it, I imagine, right? But if anything, I love how we go completely the other way around, and Coco is someone who inspires him so much, right? Something that it feels like Coco herself like doesn't see at all, right? Back in the last episode, that whole dream that she had, blaming herself for everything, just that whole nightmare and all of that, thinking it's all her fault. It really is. It's like she doesn't see herself as nearly amazing as all of these other characters do, like Tarta, like Agat, even if she would never admit it. It's like all of these characters, you know? She does not see herself like that at all, which it's really sad that she doesn't, you know? It's like it really is, despite how optimistic and like bubbly of a person she is so often, right? So enthusiastic and all of that. I think under the surface for her, there's this very sad, like self-doubt and blame for everything and like lack of like self-esteem and all of that, right? Like what I was thinking about is probably any time that she thinks about how happy she is to be a witch's apprentice and to be in this world and all of this, to get to, to not just be an outsider anymore and all of that, right? God, I bet she like hates that feeling because it's all tied up in what happened to her mother that she blames herself for and all of that, right? Like that's why that was like the first thing in her nightmare in the last episode, I guess, is that's probably at the forefront of her mind. Like it probably hurts her inside so much to feel that and then be reminded that the only reason she's here in her case is because of what happened to her mother, something she blames herself for, something yeah, yeah. So God, I said in the last episode about how Coco and Agot are like the same person, and they share like such a similar struggle and such a similar thing with each other. Coco and Tarta are also just like the same person in so many ways. They have such a similar like shared thing in a way, right? I think despite the fact that Coco, she was an outsider for her whole life. She always wanted to do magic. What she faced through all of that is still very different than what Tarta faces now, right? Because for Tarta, there's no magical ticket that's gonna fix this for him. You know what I mean? Like for Coco, she got this fairy tale, like, well, not at all, right? Because of what happened to her mother, but you can imagine when she was an outsider still, you can imagine this theoretical fairy tale world in which I magically starts doing magic. She discovers that she actually is a witch because of how she thought that worked before, and she gets to do magic and all of this and blah 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 blah. Whereas for Tarta, it's not like that at all. There's no magical thing. There's no cheat code that's going to show up for him. That's just going to change his situation. He just has to deal with it like this forever, right? Society could change, right? They could change the way that they interact with him and the way that people view him. That's kind of a tall order, but yeah, it's nothing like that's going to happen for him. And I like in that way how in this episode, magic is kind of it's not shown like that, right? It isn't something that can just solve the situation instantly, right? Um, it isn't something that in this case, Coco can't just draw the spell that spawns in Tranquil Leaf and then it's fine. You know what I mean? It has to still be done through Tarta's expertise and knowing what all of these plants are and all of that. It has to still be done through, it's like this collaborative effort, right? He has to actually be the one to draw the spell, right? I love that. I love that. Because what Coco says about how, like, if there's something you can't do, it's like, that's where magic can come in, right? I think that's interesting because I don't think magic can serve as just like just a ticket to just anything you want. It still has to be used as a tool. It still has to be, you can't just view it as something like that, something that just instantly gives you whatever you want. And it's not that, right? It certainly isn't that at all. Not for Tarta, because he's already in the magical world, and that doesn't solve his problems, right? It's no, it's through the collaborative effort between them, opening yourself up to other people. It's all of that stuff, right? Just very, yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that a lot. Okay, let's go through the episode, huh? So we start with this terrifying scene of yeah, from the end of the last episode, right? Just it's hard to wanted to ask Kiefer this question. Like, yeah, yeah. God, I love what they do with his vision in every shot. It really is. It's so like you could not tell what color Coco's hair is here, right? Like there's no hint of green at all. There's literally no way to to tell. And it's such a small thing for magic too, right? Like it should be, right? Just the fact that he can't use like dyes and stuff for his ink and all of that, that means he's not allowed to be a witch's apprentice or learn magic like at all. Like that's so stupid. That's so unfair, right? Like, God. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna ask him a question, which is horrifying. I bet, of course, Kiefer's I like this. So, obviously, right? It's man, there really are like two sides to him in a way, huh? I can't tell him it's not that kind of question. The sparkles make it especially awkward. Right, the sparkles, of course. I like this woman a lot. I kind of doubt she's ever going to show up ever again. Um, but I like her. I like her attitude. I like what she says. I think she's very yeah, I like her. We don't learn her name or anything. So, it's unlucky, I guess. Coco's illness is indeed just her having exhausted herself. It's so like, God, she pushes herself so hard, and she does it more in this episode too, with like putting on a brave face and just telling Kiefer he can leave to go deal with the fire and all of that. And then she's like, "No, I actually did really want him to stay." Like, God, she is so like helpless. Like she has to stop doing that, you know? Again, it's like such an Agot thing, isn't it? Like the way Agot always acts. It's like Coco does the same thing. She just like puts on like a different facade than Agot does in a way, right? Like they really, oh God, it's so, it's just not good. I think that's one of the worst attitudes you can have is that desire to push people away and not let them help you, because it betrays like this lack of like self worth, this lack of this lack of caring about yourself and letting other people care about you. It's like such a fundamental thing, you know? I don't know what kind of training you witches put yourselves through, but she's still just a child. The adults in her life need to be more attentive. This is what I mean. It's like I like this character. I like her because it's very true, right? Like Coco is just a child, and it kind of is just a thing that like as she's pushing herself this much, someone needs to talk to her, right? We need to have a therapy session, right? Which we kind of do at the end here with Coco and Keyfree on the thing. So sure, right? I guess he does talk to her about it, but that's kind of what it really is, right? She in a way it's like we've gotten shots of her so often where it feels like she's so alone, right? Ever since what happened to her mother. Like I think of her like sleeping in the atelier that first night. Some of the shots in this episode before Tarta shows up, stuff like that, right? Just how like alone she feels in a way in this world, even though she is surrounded by all these people and all this new stuff, right? Yeah, she needs something to support her after she lost her mother, you know? Yeah. Hmm. So it draws this spell so it draws all the moisture out of the air and it cools everything down somehow. I wonder if it like draws all the humidity out and stuff and like absorbs, for one, when it's less humid, it's like less like hot, right? So I wonder if that's just kind of the basis of how it works. Or if it literally somehow draws heat out of the atmosphere. I guess that makes sense because like that's how sweat works, right? Like sweat, the reason why sweat cools you down, like especially when there's like wind, right? Like why wind feels so good when it's like really hot if you're like sweaty, right? Is because it's like the bonds breaking between like the water on your skin, right? Your skin and like the water, right? The sweat, right? So I wonder if that's like a similar thing to how this like works, right? And like that like interaction like saps heat, right? I wonder if that's like similar to how the spell works here with like the water forming in the air. I don't know. Maybe that's a crazy idea, but it's who knows? Who knows? Why would she work herself so hard she collapses? And I think that's it's an interesting thing for him to ask that because Tarta in this episode also pushes himself so hard, right? Just to try and I mean, I get it so much, right? He wants to be able to help so badly and he's just facing this wall of all of those things that people have always told him it'll be impossible for him to do, that he's fundamentally different than everyone else because of the silver wash. I totally get him wanting to push himself so bad, right? And it's kind of the same thing for Coco, right? It really is. There are times when our bodies, minds, and best efforts fail us. Which, like, I wonder. I wish I knew more about Keyfree. Like, what in his past do you think he's referring to with this exactly, right? Because that's what it feels like he's doing in a way, you know. You could even say just in the last episode it was kind of like that, right? With the bottle, the twin bottle, how he was unable to, lost that lead completely. I mean, that literally went nowhere now. Just the brimmed cap showed up and destroyed it, and that's it, right? Like, yeah. So he tells Tarta about her being the outsider, or the recent outsider. Even if she acts cheerful, she may have been racked with fear deep down. She sure is. Oh, this poor girl. Maybe she's. I wonder what he's gonna think there. Maybe she's what? Maybe she's what? Huh? I don't know. I don't know. She's similar to Tarta in a way, right? Oh, God. Yeah, you said you had a question for me, but could we discuss it another day? This isn't the best time. These times when we hide Kiefer's eyes completely behind his glasses like this, it's so oh God. Kiefer, you're scaring me, buddy. Yeah, you really are. So he tries to head home, leaves his hat. Right, I didn't notice. I didn't notice he dropped it here. Yeah, yeah. And he looks at this tower, which I think is interesting. I wonder what, I don't know. It's clear he's thinking about something as he looks at it. It almost looks like a witch's cap in and of itself, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Symbolic of something for him, perhaps. For a second there, his gaze was like ice. Yeah, yeah, ice. I like that because it's like frozen water, ice, right? He has all of these relations to water, even though he says he hates water, doesn't he? Which is such a I wonder. It's got to be something about his past. Still, I'm telling you. I don't know. Anyway, this loser, this guy, I refuses to believe this guy's a witch. The Promise in Silver. I love that episode title. Doesn't have his hat. He thinks this is just some brat trying to sneak across. Like God. Hey, get back here! What the hell was he gonna do to Tarte? He was gonna kill him. He was gonna throw him in the dungeon. Like what? What are you talking about? Like God. Hmm. Yeah, but anyway, so here's the issue here, right? Magic can't cure disease, so this is the best I can do. I mean, except it could. I mean, like, why we just aren't allowed to. Anyway, so here's the issue. There's a fire outside, suddenly. We don't really learn anything about this at all. There was just a random fire, and that's it. I guess. I suppose. Kiefer's got it handled, I guess. Everyone's so drunk, they can't even escape. God. The way that, you know, we've done this several times now. We did this a couple episodes ago with the Kustas stuff. Uh, the way that outsiders view magic, right? It's no wonder they view it this way, right? They view it in this way of it just being this thing where witches can just show up and solve anything for them, right? Because the witches have really put themselves in that position, right? Witch society seems like it's fundamentally built on that idea that they are like the saviors of humanity, that they're the thing standing in the way between magic destroying the world and blah 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 blah, right? That whole way they view themselves after the Day of the Pact stuff, right? So it's really like the fact that all of these outsiders, all of these people, I shouldn't even call them outsiders, all these people that aren't witches have this attitude about magic where they like think that witches can just solve anything instantly with a snap of their fingers. Like it's no wonder, right? Because they've kept the secret from them. They've made magic into this fantastical thing for them, right? Which kind of in and of itself reinforces that position that they have in society in the first place, right? It reinforces that idea that they are the people with this like chosen thing that makes them be able to solve anything and blah 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 blah, right? It really is like this self-reinforcing idea, right? That kind of like reaffirms the position that the witches see themselves in society, right? And I guess like my point of all of this is it's such a manufactured thing, right? It's such a manufactured thing. How Coco was able to enter this world of witches and everything completely fine, right? She's able to do magic just like anyone else, right? Everyone can do magic. And it is just completely just this thing that is kept from all of these other people. Just for the greater good, apparently, and yet it's so clear that the witches, all of them benefit from it so much, right? The position that they are in being like if you believe on the Day of the Pack stuff, they're supposed to be the ones that are the guardians of magic and prevent the destruction of the world and blah 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 blah. Like I said last time though, or a couple episodes ago, for one, if that's really what it was all based on, there should just be no magic at all. Magic should just be destroyed, right? Like magic just should not exist, right? If it is really that horrible and dangerous of a thing, that this is what is necessary for it. um and two, I just don't believe them. It just does not seem like that is the purpose of all of this at all. Or at least that is not how it is panned out anymore, right? Like, it just feels like there was just this two sides of society, one that gets all the magic and all of this. It was supposed to be this chosen few or whatever that were supposed to be the guardians of magic and all of that. That's how it was explained to us. And then there's the outsiders that just don't get it, and that they view witches in this like very, in this way. It's just so bad. I just hate it. I hate it so much. I don't really know what to say should be done about that problem in the world, right? Maybe I'm just on what I imagined like Easthy's side is, which is just magic is just evil and shouldn't exist. But no, I shouldn't say that. That really should not be the answer, right? Like we know, especially like what magic represents in universe. There's no way that's the answer at all. It can't be, right? We need magic. We need magic. I just think everyone should have it, and I think you just have to trust that, and I think that's just how it has to be, right? Think that's just how it has to be. Especially again, because one, the brim caps already exist anyway, right? So like and the brim caps haven't destroyed the world, right? So like sure, bad things are gonna exist no matter what. And two, like I just think we gotta trust people more. Like how many people are gonna be out there destroying the world with magic just for fun? Like I just don't I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyway, we got completely derailed. It's with all of that. I know. You can leave. That's a witch's job, right? Like this is it's such a oh man. It's almost like Coco has this attitude, viewing it as a witch's job because she was originally an outsider. And she puts witches and magic and all of that on such a pedestal because of the way that magic was hidden from her for so long, right? Because it isn't just a part of her everyday life, which I think is fine. I think it's good. I like her attitude about magic and I think it's good. I just think it's like this is actually so emblematic of that, right? The way that she sends Coco, the way that she sends Kiefer away and is like, "Yeah, I'll be fine here alone." I think even that is part of the whole way that outsiders view magic and the way the like the kind of thing that the way that magic like occupies that part of your mind, right? For her, I think her attitude about it, her like kind of self sacrificiality and like her lack of self worth, it almost feels to send Kiefer away here so we can go do a witch's job. It feels like it's part of that too, right? Like God, the way she like puts on this smile and stuff, and then just instantly is just back to like, oh God, putting on a brave front. I'm actually scared to be alone. Like, poor girl. God. Anyway, Tarta goes inside. Oh, I love all of the shots through his eyes are so like, oh, yeah, yeah. He finds his hat. God, yeah, we get these long moments of him looking at his hat, right? Which again, it's like, just it just feels so powerful to me, like how he must feel about that, you know. I wonder if he wishes he wasn't even a witch, if this is how his life is going to be, if you know, if the one thing that makes him a witch, that makes him different in a way, like from all from his friends he was hanging out with last episode, right? It's just this hat, you know. This hat is the only thing, in a sense, that makes him different, right? That makes him a witch, that shows that he is a witch, right? It's so like, oh yeah, again, it is so like manufactured too, right? Like God, and like Coco's like so oh, she's trying so hard, you know? So he decides to try and help her by himself get the tranquil leaf, right? It's such a like, oh God. It actually hurts so much, just this whole thing. Him trying so hard to do it all by himself, to prove that he can do it, right? To fight against what he's been told his whole life, how he's and he's so smart. He's so ingenious too. The way he uses the vapor bubble to draw the moisture out of them so he can see the powder and all of that, right? And even that like isn't enough, you know? It's so God. People assume everyone sees the world the same way they do. Such a yeah, like God, no kidding, right? It's like such a message that can be applied to like our world and everything, right? Like such a yeah, yeah. Not even just in terms of like this kind of thing, like a disability, like color, like being colorblind, right? And like what that means for people, but it's just at large. I just feel like that's such a you know, the division between the witches and the outsiders in the first place feels like it's kind of built on this too, right? Like yeah, yeah. It feels so fundamental to kind of like everyone's problem in the entire story, doesn't it? Like actually, right? Like Agot's, right? Agot's like that. People assuming everyone sees the world the way she does, right? She has been taught to view the world in a very specific way because of the expectations that she thinks are on her, that she thinks she has to live up to, right? And she thinks everyone is looking at her with those eyes. Everyone is viewing the world the way she does in that way. And that's what makes those expectations like crush her and makes her treat herself the way that she does, right? Um Yeah, it actually feels so. This is just kind of the entire story in a nutshell, isn't it? Everyone assuming that everyone sees the world the same way. Yeah, yeah. God. Because you don't need something, even if you aren't like Tarta and there you aren't colorblind, you don't have some kind of disability like that makes you in some way, what people would think of as different from everyone else. Everyone still is different from everyone else, right? Even if there isn't just one simple thing you can point to and be like, oh, that's it. That's what makes this person different, right? It's the silver wash. Everyone is still different, right? And that's kind of the unfair way that I feel like Agot and Coco treat themselves is because of the lack of that knowledge, the lack of viewing themselves as allowing themselves to be different, allowing themselves to not meet the expectations that in a way they kind of just think everyone must have for them, right? That I guess which society really does have. It's so unaccommodating, it's so harsh, it's so everyone is supposed to fit into like these neat check boxes. Yeah, yeah. God. Won't be able to use complex spells with magic dyes then. He'll never make it far as a magic stationer either. God. It's not so bad when he's a child. Like all these things people have told him. Throw the hat on the ground, right? That's all he has. It's like they just throw him that as like an act of mercy almost, right? It's like they would rather him not be a witch if he wasn't, right? It's like he is one just because of the circumstances of his birth, I suppose, but God. Yeah. There are things that some people just can't do. So just stick with the things you can do. Such an unfair, horrible thing to tell a child too. Like Jesus, man. God, so awful. So awful, right? Like God, it just pisses me off, right? Thinking about what this kid has gone through for his whole life. When push comes to shove, I'm helpless in this world where everything's silver. It's his whole world, right? That's like the crazy thing about it, right? It is his whole world. The only way he has ever known the world at all has been like this, right? He doesn't know what colors are. He can't imagine that, right? Like yeah, and he's told he's just fundamentally missing this thing that's so important for everyone else that makes him worthless, basically, right? Like, oh God, yeah. I can't even see a way forward. God, can't help you. Like, it's such a horrible thing, right? Anyway, he's so smart, right? With the water, he realizes with the vapor bubble, he can use it to absorb all of the water from the medicine. Just make it be its bare components now. Yeah, its original components, right? Yeah, yeah. So he just needs to look for a powder, right? But unfortunately, it's down to three powders, which he still can't do by himself, right? Which it's such a sad thing in a way, the fact that he can't do it by himself. But I guess the message behind it, the idea behind it, is like no one should or can just do everything by themselves no matter what, right? The drive that Tarta has to just be able to do this one thing by himself no matter what, right? Is like it's kind of an unfair way he's viewing himself still, right? That is still kind of fundamentally because that's what like which society has like driven into him, right? The idea that he has to be able to do all of these things by himself, and if he can't, then that's a personal failure, right? Because obviously you should be able to accept other people's help, and that's kind of like one of the most important things like in life, right? So I like that actually it is done collaboratively through him and Coco. And not only that, but it's not like it could have been done just with Coco, right? Coco can't do it alone either, right? It's yeah, no. And I guess that's the message that really should be learned. That's what in a perfect world, which society itself would be built on, right? But no, of course it's so individualistic because they've separated themselves in the first place with the whole Day of the Pack thing. It's such an individualist society, right? Yeah, yeah. And his hat in the shadow. Yeah. So many like symbolic shots like that in this episode. Hmm. I don't know why I even got my hopes up. I knew I couldn't do it. I knew that all along. God. Oh, this poor kid. Do you want to do something you can't otherwise do? That's where magic comes in. Is that what magic is, huh? Well, in this case, what's interesting is magic is kind of just like a magic is just helping is being helped by other people and letting other people help you, right? Like it's just the collaboration, right? Opening yourself up to others in a way. That's what magic is in this case, right? That's the real magic, you know? So she tries to draw the like inverse of the powder, like the crushing spell, right? The sigil of earth, right? In order to reverse, like what? Yeah, in order to reverse that, right? To make it so rather than turning something into powder, it turns powder back into what it originally was. It doesn't really work, right? It like in some weird way, she only inverted like part of it, and that makes it like not work at all, right? It's like really not good. It just turns this into like a complete mess, you know? Like what happened? And Coco just gives up instantly. Like, oh god, girl, come on. But it's hard to, right? He's so God. He could be like the best witch ever, right? He's so good at it, you know. If they just would let him, like, actually do it, right? And he's smart too. He like fundamentally understands it, right? He understands that like it needs to be, it's like a 3D, it's a 3D object. It needs to be from all angles, and somehow this represents like a corruption of that, right? Yeah, yeah, it's losing information. He's so smart. If you adjust a spell in a way that makes it work, it becomes your spell. Exactly. So he does it, right? Like, oh god. And he's so good, right? It's like such a perfect spell. He's so good at drawing it. And yeah, yeah. The light slowly going on his hat here, right? Like, it's so symbolic. It's so good. And there we go. He reverses it. None of these were actually Tranquil Leaf, which is like scary, right? Hmm. So off he goes. Off he goes to the storage room. Reverses all of these things. I guess he says it's only for a second. I thought he was like making a whole like mess here, like all of these were just gonna stay like this. But no, they only stay reversed for like a second, which is cool. God, he's like crying because of how happy this makes him. Like when I hold the seal up to things, it's like the world comes into focus. Yeah, like how and which society denied that from him, right? They said because he had this thing that made him different it was he's not allowed to do any of this, right? They thought it was all like worthless and there was no point, right? Like what a god. It's so frustrating. There we go. He finds it. Which like, yeah, this woman, this doctor shows up at the end. But yeah, he still did it, right? Come on. Could have given her a dangerous medicine. And hey, maybe so, right? Maybe he was kind of but like I get it. I get his attitude. Of course he wanted to do it. He wants so badly. It's the position he's in. He wants so badly to be able to show that he can do stuff like this, that he can do like anything, right? Because people the things that people say about him are so ridiculous, right? Like yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Any interest in becoming a doctor? I mean, he could still become a doctor if that's what he wants to do, right? Like I don't know. I don't know. It's such a division, right, between the witches. Like, I guess witches don't become doctors at all, huh? Because they're all just in witch society, right? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Kiefer's not getting off easy, huh? We see these two, who I assume are from Caln, right? Um, another teacher and their apprentice, which this apprentice is definitely much older than like Coco and Agot and everyone at the Atelier. So I wonder how long the witch apprenticeship normally takes, right? How young you normally are when you start it, and how long it takes. I mean, if it's like the school system, maybe it's all the way to like 18 or something, right? Who knows? Who knows? Hmm. It's not easy or simple, not a bit. Yeah, magic does not solve everything like that, not at all. If it were, we wouldn't have to worry or suffer as we do. Right, right. Oh God, these two, like, man. Hmm. And she's all better, thank God. I know, you guys helped each other. Like, come on. So off we go. God, this part of the episode makes me very, I don't know, I don't like it. It makes me very angry. When Tarta tries to ask about the flash of light again, of course Kiefer's just like, "Oh, no idea what you're talking about." Yeah, blah blah blah. Right? The reason why this really like rubs me the wrong way, or it really pisses me off, is because it's like gaslighting, right? Like Tarta's like, "Oh, maybe I just imagined it," right? It's making him doubt his own senses, which for one is also like kind of a fundamental thing about him as a character. Um, and just like, oh god, Kiefer, what are we doing, man? It's so like, I guess thank God I didn't have to wipe this kid's memories, but like, I just, oh, it really bothers me. It really bothers me. He's gonna look into it on his own, huh? Yeah, yeah. That that worries me. Anyway, off we go. Coco's inspired another person so deeply. Gonna make a pin for her. She still needs one, right? Like, God, I love that. It's so good. Close friends indeed. She is very amazing, and so are you. You can also be amazing, right? That's what he needs. God, he needs people to tell him that so much when it's gotten in his head. Like that whole scene. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Coco finally talks to Kiefer about her nightmares and stuff. We finally have a little talk about it. She thinks she'll be fine though, because she has a new ray of hope, reversing the spell the same way we reversed the powder spell, right? I guess. I wonder if it'll be that easy though. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We're back. Orugia was here the whole time, so they weren't alone. Thank God. Thank God. Who knows what would have happened if they were alone? Fucking Agot just standing up here alone. Like, I had to get down here. Like, come on. God. Okay, and then we cut to this scene of the brimmed caps, right? What the hell are they doing? What are these? Why are they crushing them? What does that do? I don't know, right? Are these more coins? Are these more the twinned bottle coins? They might be. Are they don't really look like translucent though, like the one that was in Coco's bottle though. So I don't know. I don't know. And we meet another brimmed cap, huh? The pointed caps aren't our fools gone soft from days of peace. Right. Right. Must take further action. Action for what? It's all about Coco, huh? An embodiment of forbidden magic because they're just invisible. So that's good. I'm a little bit worried about that, huh? We don't know either of their names still, right? We don't know that Brimcap's name. We don't know this person's name. Do they have names? Are they allowed to have names as Brimcaps? Is it like, I don't know. Do they discard those too? Who knows? Who knows? When an apprentice leaves their master's protection during a test, that is when we must strike. Terrifying, right? Like, great, great. Although the next test was called something. It was something like walk alongside your master, right? So are they gonna be without Keyfree, without their master during this? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I assume the Brim Caps know what's going on, so probably. But it seems like we got some more issues that are gonna happen, huh? Makes me wonder. So during Coco's first test at Dada Range, we know that the Brim Cap was there right afterwards, but I guess they were just observing. They were just watching Coco to see if she passed, I suppose. I guess. This is so cute right here at the end. Like, God, Agot's. What are you doing? She's like walking away still. Like, come on. Like, let Coco. You're happy that she's fine too. Like, we gotta work on this. Anyway, next episode, the test in Serpent Back Cave. Sounds scary. Serpent Back Cave, like the back of a serpent. I guess. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. Guess it's time for it though. Guess it's time for it. Agot's taking it. Is Coco taking it? I don't know. I don't know. Who else taking it? Do multiple people take it at once? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Guess we'll see next time. We only got 3 episodes left, right? 11, 12, 13. Ah, very sad. Very sad. But I suppose that's it. So, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I will see you in the next one.